Hey Blockchain Visionaries, I'm George Levy. In today's video, we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency wallets or Bitcoin wallets, depending. It could be crypto, it could be Bitcoin. And we're talking about how many Bitcoin or cryptocurrency wallets should you have. This is one of the most common questions that I get from many of the different students that I've had throughout the years. So I'm going to share with you what my belief is, what I personally do, and why I think that would be the best approach of it all. If you have never subscribed to this video, I encourage you to hit subscribe. I bring you brand new videos every single week, and I promise this video will be worth your while. Let's do this. I want to talk to you about cryptocurrency wallets today. Now, we could be talking about Bitcoin wallets. We could be talking about cryptocurrency wallets. For example, my Ether could be just for Ethereum. So I'm talking about different cryptocurrency wallets. Now, the topic that I want to talk to you about is how many cryptocurrency wallets, Bitcoin wallets, or however many wallets you should have. And the answer is, it really boils down to what your needs are. I personally believe you should have multiple wallets. And the reason I do that is because if you keep all your cryptocurrencies in just one wallet, you're basically putting all your eggs in one basket. So I'll give you a perfect example. For example, on my mobile device, this is one of my mobile devices. I have several mobile wallets. Now, mind you, I have cryptocurrency in each one of the wallets for different purposes. One of my wallets I use primarily for Ethereum. One of my wallets I use for Bitcoin. I have another one where I keep other tokens. And some of them are on this wallet, some of them are on another mobile device, but they're across the board. The reason why I'm saying things like that is that one of my previous mobile devices, not this one, had actually been hacked via a SIM swap hack, and somebody tried to get access to my cryptocurrency. Now, mind you, I did not get hacked because my cryptocurrency was not stored in that device. I actually had it on a separate wallet, a hardware wallet. So you see, when you spread your cryptocurrency across multiple wallets, you have the advantage of you don't have a single source or a single point of failure. So even if somebody actually hacked one of my mobile devices, they wouldn't be able to get to all of my cryptocurrency. They'd only be able to reach certain wallets that I may have in that specific mobile device. And then because I have them protected individually, they'd have to go through the trouble of doing that. Furthermore, I have things such as two-factor authentication. So there's a lot of ways that I protect myself. But the reason I want to say that is because many people, what they typically do is, for example, let's say that you actually get an account with a cryptocurrency exchange and you buy some Bitcoin. And you have your Bitcoins stored at that cryptocurrency exchange. Here's a challenge. You don't own that Bitcoin. Yes, you have access to that Bitcoin because you have an account with that cryptocurrency exchange, but the fact is you don't control the private keys for that cryptocurrency. Therefore, you really don't control that cryptocurrency. You're told by that cryptocurrency exchange that you have access to those Bitcoins, but if that cryptocurrency exchange were to fold, go bankrupt, or basically hack and scam you, you wouldn't be able to get access to those Bitcoins because you don't control the private keys. Now, the advantage of being able to have multiple wallets is that you can actually buy crypto in a specific cryptocurrency exchange. You can pull it out into a wallet for which you control your own keys, and then you have true control of that cryptocurrency, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ether, whether it's tokens. The point is this. You want to have access to a wallet or wallets where you control the keys to your cryptocurrency. Now, some things that I want to point out to you about all this. With having multiple wallets, you also have to keep your mind clear on how many wallets do you have. I'll tell you, throughout the years, I've actually had multiple wallets, and you know what? I've actually found some wallets that I opened up several years ago and I didn't even think about. Now, mind you, at the time, I didn't have that much Bitcoin in them. But the fact is, with the growth of Bitcoin and the price increase the way that it has, it's actually considerable amounts of Bitcoin that I simply forgot about. Or I'll tell you something, in previous past years, I would go and I would do classes with students and I would give some cryptocurrency away to my students. Now I would use a very small amount at the time. But looking back, now I look at some of the crypto that I gave back and it's actually starting to add up. Sometimes I give away, just $1 or a fraction of $1. And today we're looking at $50, $100. It's just, the amounts have grown so dramatically over the years that the fact is that without paying attention, that little amounts of Bitcoin in one wallet or in another wallet or in different places, after a while, they all add up. So my advice to you is this. If you want to have multiple wallets, by all means, go ahead. You don't have to ask permission to get a Bitcoin wallet. You don't have to ask permission to get a cryptocurrency wallet. There are many options available. You could even go as far as maybe getting a paper wallet if you wanted and actually store your Bitcoins inside that paper wallet. But that's another point of failure because if that piece of paper gets lost or gets burnt or gets wet, you ruined and lost all those Bitcoins. So the point I want to tell you is with the responsibility of being able to have multiple wallets and you're spreading your wealth across multiple wallets, you also have to keep track of where you have those wallets. You have to make sure that if you have them in different mobile devices, well, what if that device fails? How do you get access to that Bitcoin, right? So the key thing you need to understand, though, is if your device fails, you didn't really lose your Bitcoin. What you have is your transactions are actually stored as unspent transaction outputs on the Bitcoin blockchain, so you didn't really lose them. But if you lose access to the cryptocurrency wallet that controls the private keys so that you can actually get access to those Bitcoins that are actually in transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain, you've lost them forever. So always watch that your equipment is actually in good shape, that you don't lose it. Make sure wherever you're keeping your crypto. And I highly encourage you to get a hardware wallet. Hardware wallets are very, very efficient and very good because number one, you get to take your cryptocurrency offline into what's known as cold storage. A hardware wallet will enable you to take your crypto off any device that's connected to the internet, which could get hacked, or like your desktop or your laptop. On a hardware wallet, it's a little device that's not connected to the internet. And then, because that device also gives you what's known as a recovery seed, even if that device were lost or if it were actually damaged, with your recovery seed, you can actually get back all your cryptocurrency. Great way to store and protect your Bitcoins and cryptocurrency. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something in the process. I bring you brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm George Levy. We're changing the world, one blockchain at a time. See you next time.